One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Nevada Wolfpack. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out, and they'll have the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week.
Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start this season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. So Boston College's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
From the gun, the running back has it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada.
This This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Out of the gun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. The 40. Inside the 30. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Morton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Looking to throw, it's good. Rush is on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. Lots of running room. The 20. Touchdown, Wolfpack! He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Boston College, 0.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been...
There he goes! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. The run from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's good. They're setting up the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a crease, it's Morton. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff to the lone back. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. The give out of the gun. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They want to throw it. Bring in the heat. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Good, right down the boulevard. There is a flag on the play. Now, this is on the defense. It might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
To the air, it's good. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Dead center perfect. Are forced to settle for 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Here's the handoff. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, just plowing ahead. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air. It's good. It's caught. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. They're working that left side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Look out, he's got room.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reed.
Turning it on! Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looking for a man. It's good. Shoots it to the left. And it falls in complete. but it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Higgins. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And how nice is it to have an eraser at the quarterback spot? First down, you get sacked, lose a bunch of yards. In a more difficult situation, you call a pass to try to attack the secondary, but he's got the ability.
Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense. And moving forward, this offense is going to have to be really careful thinking about how they need to protect their quarterback to give him a chance.
The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Dropping back, it's good. Turns it loose. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Bringing it back.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires to the big fella. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. The Wolfpack need this third and short to keep the drive moving. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They'll immediately call timeout. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Looking to throw, it's good. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. Looking to the big tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Trying the left side. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Nevada offense really has it going. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. Unloads it left. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, it's an unfortunate drop by the tight end there, and he's a guy they just have not been able to get him involved in this football game. We're here in the second half, and this guy still doesn't have a catch.
They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's good. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. So now it's second and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the heat. Finds the tight end. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Maybe be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
Off the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. With the catch, it's Suggs. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Field goal is good. Now the lead is down to 11. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to NC State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And Alvin breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This Nevada offense really has it going. They'll go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Buying some time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. This time on target. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nevada! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Coming out with it, it's Morton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw. It's good. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
You run the slant route day 1, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom. Stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Looking left. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Back to throw, it's good. Trying to set up the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Golden Eagles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll run it from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. They send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Higgins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
He's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Keeps it and gets past the chains. There he goes! And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
The give to the back. Across the 35. There he goes. Touchdown, Nevada! And the punishment has been extended. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. To the air. It's good. Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Pocket breaking down. And it's picked off for the third time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and he comes up with a massive play right there.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. At midfield, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. The give to the tailback. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on 2nd down. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.